Today we are going to do boron's family. This is the 13th group. So we are doing the important property in a glance, which will be helpful for JEE and NEET purpose. Okay, so in this family we have boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, and thallium. So if I'm going to write the numbers of this, so it's become 5 and 5 plus 8. So these are the atomic number of this family. If you try to write down the configuration, so it become 1s2, 2s2 and 2p1. Similarly for aluminium, it become neon, and neon is 10 number, and then 3 number we will write 3s2 and 3p1. Similarly, it should be 4s2, 4p1, 5s2, 5p1, 6s2, 6p1. So in general, we could say the electronic configuration for this family ns2, np1. So if you are observing, the valence shell is carrying only 3 electrons. So we can talk about the valence electron, it should be only 3. So the maximum oxidation number is nothing but the valence electron, which is 3, and the minimum oxidation number of this family should be is equal to valence electron minus 8. So 3 minus 8, it's become minus 5. So the range is starting from 3 to plus 5, but the stable oxidation number, only few stable oxidation number we have. In general, it's plus 3 and the few are showing plus 1. So let's see, the boron is showing only the plus 3. Aluminium is also showing only the plus 3. The gallium is showing, this is also plus 3. Indium is also showing plus 3. But the thallium is showing plus 3 and plus 1, where plus 1 number, so plus 1 oxidation number for this case, plus 1 oxidation number is stable down the group due to inert pair effect, where plus 3 oxidation number is unstable down the group due to inert pair effect. So it's very obvious that if suppose I write TlCl3 and TlCl. TlCl is more stable compared to the TlCl3, and aluminium chloride, if I'm writing an aluminium monochloride, this is more stable due to the inert pair effect. So down the group, plus 1 oxidation number increases and plus 3 oxidation number decreases. So this is the one of the physical property. Now let's go with the second physical property. So let me write, this is the first physical property, oxidation number. That is, oxidation number is the first physical property. Second physical property we have, that is atomic size, which is also playing a very important role as a PYQ. So in general, boron, aluminium, gallium, indium and thallium, in general size gonna be increases like this way. But this is the wrong. Here we have an exception due to the contraction. The gallium is facing the heavy contraction because of the presence of the d orbitals, and screening is become less, the nuclear power is become high, so the size of the gallium is going to be reduced. So you have a right order, boron, and then we have a gallium, and then we have aluminium, then indium, and then thallium. The reason you should know, the gallium having the better nuclear power due to the poor screening. Next is coming, the third property is coming, this is the ionization energy. So ionization energy means that amount of energy required to release the electron. So it's directly proportional to the Z effect and inversely proportional to the size. So technically when you are going down, that ionization energy gonna be decreases. So boron, aluminium, gallium, indium and thallium. But here, just because of the contraction, gallium size is smaller and thallium is also facing the same contraction. So here the some exceptions start coming. So boron have the highest, and then the thallium is coming due to the lanthanide and actinide contraction. After that we have a gallium. So this is gallium. And then we will write the aluminium, and the lowest ionization energy is indium. So this is very important exception apart from the atomic size. Next physical property we have, that is electronegativity. Electronegativity, boron is most electronegative element, aluminium, gallium, indium, and thallium. So here the electronegativity based on Mulliken scale, boron is 2.0, this is 1.5, it's 1.6, 1.7, and this is 1.8. Now next physical property we talk about the fifth number, that is density. Only one exception, that is it's generally increases down the group, but aluminium has exceptionally low density. So aluminium have low density, and that is why it's a very light metal. The sixth property we talk about the melting point and boiling point. So melting point, boiling point, boron to gallium, it's decreasing, and then gallium to indium, thallium is increasing. So gallium has the lowest boiling point and or melting point. Its melting point is room temperature only around 29.8 degrees Celsius. So it is liquid at room temperature. This is the one of the MCQ, that gallium have the lowest melting point and boiling point, and it is liquid at room temperature. Next is coming seven number, it's called metallic property. So metallic property, obviously it's decreasing down the group, but aluminium is showing the special character here. Aluminium have the highest metallic character. Now we talk about the few compounds of the boron, which is a very important one because questions are coming based on that also. The first compound we have, that is called the diborane, B2S6. Question is very important about the bonding. The boron, basically it's a dimer of the BH3 and octet is incomplete. So I could write it's a dimer. Boron outermost shell carry 3 electron because of the configuration, that is 1s2, 2s2 and 2p1. So in ground state, second energy have the 3 electron, and exciting stage it has 3 unpaired electron. This is ground state and this is exciting stage, like this. But orbitals are 4, so boron is holding the 3 electron or sharing the 3 electron with hydrogen, but one orbital is empty. Another boron hydride is also doing the same thing. It is holding or sharing the electron with the hydrogen and one orbital is empty. Since the octet is incomplete and boron is showing the anomalous character due to its small size, and it is high electronegative also. Second, it's a highly electronegative in this family. And third, it's showing that absence of d orbital. Anomalous nature of boron happened because of these reasons. So here the octet is incomplete, it's a 6 electron. So what is happening? This orbital is extending itself and sharing that electron cloud with the hydrogen. The same thing is happening here. So it start looking like that way. This is the boron. This extended orbital is look like this way, that way, where the hydrogen is there. An electron is because of the one boron and one hydrogen, and rest is remain same. So it looked like a banana. So the name of this bond is called banana bond. Here the PYQ is coming, that how many 3 center 2 electron present in banana bond and how many 2 center and 2 electron present. So as you can see, this is the one center, this is second center, this is the third center, and here only 2 electrons are there. Similar pattern is happening downside, one center, second center, third center, and 2 electron. So technically we have 2 and 2 center 2 electron. This is one center, this is second center. They are sharing the 2 electron. So we have total, this is one part, this is second part, this is the third part, and this is fourth part. So we have total 4 answer here for this case, and this is the important PYQ for the banana bond. Second compound of the boron, it's called H3BO3, orthoboric acid. It's also considered as a BOH whole thrice. So they would ask the question that the basicity of this molecule is one only, because boron octet is incomplete, so it is not gonna be release any of its hydrogen. But yes, when you put into the water, it will convert into the BOH whole 4 with minus sign, and the H plus ion is out from the water. It is releasing only H plus ion, and which is coming from the water only. And octet was incomplete, so that is why we could say it's a Lewis weak monoprotic acid. Very important PYQ for JE and NEET. Next is coming heating effect on boric acid. So let's say we have a H3BO3. If you are heating below 100 degrees Celsius, that water molecule is out and you will get HBO2. It's a metaboric acid. If you heat more than 100 degrees Celsius, it will convert into B2O3. This is boric anhydride and boron oxide. Again, this is another very important question. This is called metaboric acid, and this is called boric anhydride. Next, third compound, they could ask the borax. Borax is nothing but the Na2B4O7.10H2O, and the structure of borax is look like, we can make it 4 boron in the diamond shape. This is the oxygen connected, and here this side OH is connected with minus sign. This is OH connected. So twice of Na plus and dot of 8H2O. So this molecule is represented as a Na2B4O5 OH whole 4 and 8 of H2O. Next thing is about the boron halide, BX3. So we have BF3, we have BCl3, and we have BBr3, and we have Bi3. The question they would ask you, which one is a better Lewis acid? So your answer is Bi3 top, BBr3, BCl3, and BF3, because of the back bonding. The back bonding is dominating in the BF3. So that's why it's a weak Lewis acid. This is the Lewis acid strength. So this is about the, that is the, so this is about the entire important point of the boron family. You just need to revise properly. For more updates, follow the ChemTide and PYQ we are covering now. First question is NEET 2018, but it is belongs to the JE also. That atomic radii of group 13 element. So we already discussed about that boron should be smaller. Exception is there, so gallium. So boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, and thallium. That should be right. So gallium is smaller, it is coming behind. So let's check the options: boron, gallium, aluminium, and then indium and thallium. So which answer is this? This is the answer. 4 answer is right. So which element does not form the complex of MF6 minus 3? It boron can't be because of the absence of d orbital. Answer are also given the same. So AlF3 is soluble in HF only in presence of Kf due to the formation of that K3AlF6, because of the formation of the complex. JE Advanced 2003 question, that boric acid behave as, we learned it just now, it's a weak monobasic Lewis acid. That is electron deficient species among the following is B2S6 would be the electron deficient, it's a BH3, octet is incomplete, lithium is metal, duplet is complete, carbon octet complete, PH3 octet is also complete. Only BH3 is electron deficient. JEE Main 2022. Again, JEE Main 2022 question, that is we have to identify, that is number of electron deficient molecule among these. Number of electron deficient among the molecule. Okay, electron deficient means that is octet is incomplete. So PH3 octet complete, B2S6, okay, this is octet is incomplete. So let me write B2S6, CCl4 is octet complete, ammonia octet complete, lithium hydride is octet complete, basically duplet complete, and BCl3. So we have B2S6 and BCl3. Answer should be 2. That is the 2 answer. Melting point of boron is usually high among them, and solid boron has very strong crystalline solid. Basically, both are the right answer. Here, the boron have the higher melting point and it's a strong solid. So both are true, and it has the right explanation also. So this is the both are true, and R is the right explanation of A. Neat question. The stability of the plus one oxidation among the following is: thallium is showing the highest plus one oxidation number, where aluminium, gallium, indium is not showing. So the maximum have the thallium. Answer is 4. Which compound is amphoteric? We know that aluminium compounds are amphoteric in nature, where they can react with acid and base. So aluminium hydroxide is amphoteric. This is salt, this is salt, this is salt. So only answer 2. Borazine. Borazine is B3N3H6. This is the inorganic benzene. It look like that way. This is NN, BB, and N. So alternate double bond and single bond is gonna be appear here. It is so this look like a borazine, inorganic benzene. Which order of the Lewis acid strength of the boron trihalide is correct? So Lewis acid strength, we learned it. It's a back bonding basis. So BF3 should be the lowest one. Let's check the option. BI3 is top, BBr3, BCl3, BF3. That should be the answer. The hybridization of boron in BF3. So is all three are sigma bond, and sigma bond means sp2. Answer should be 2. Which compound about orthoboric acid? Orthoboric acid, we know that it's a monobasic acid, and or monoprotic acid when you dissolve into the water. So on dissolving water, it will convert into BOH whole 4 minus and release the H plus ion. It's a Lewis acid because octet is incomplete. So weak monobasic Lewis acid is the answer. Among 13 group, which one has the lowest melting point? So we learned it in the chapter in glance, the gallium having the lowest melting point and boiling point. It is liquid at room temperature. So your answer should be C. So this is about the group 13 family. For more updates, follow the ChemTide. Do subscribe, share and like. Thank you.